Hello and welcome to episode 19 of Mindustry. What a whopper, I hear you say. Well, indeed. This is our core now, and we have it surrounded by vaults, and we have container where there's a tiny gap there as well. And that brings up the total resource storage to 21,300. So I've got this as a schematic now as well. Large co because my R key doesn't work. Or Lagger Co. And yeah, when I go to new planets now, I can take this schematic with me and it can store more resources. I've also been conquering the shitty planets here, there and everywhere. Until you actually go for a planet, you don't know what's there. I mean, this one had nothing too decent, but it looks like I've done something with it. It must have had scrap. So I've been using that to make thorium and various other things and get things going in. Yeah, you can see which places are going to be surrounded by enemy bases because, yeah, they're connected. So, no enemy base there, no enemy base there. Same for these. That one, no enemy base there either. Same with that one. So, yeah, you can choose which ones to do, but it's, how many of these do you do? Anyway, let's go back to the place with the full resources. And we're going to do a Naval Fortress, which is an extreme base, my first time in doing this. So I may fail miserably. We're going to take our large core with us. Let's get going. It's going to be a fucker, isn't it? Right. Let's have a look, see what we're dealing with here. What we're dealing with here is a total lack of respect for the law. Anti-air. So this is an extreme base. Again, around the sides. Swoop in. Ah, right, they've got vaults. I think we just need to destroy the core. I could be wrong. But these, I think the usual tactics may work here. We'll see though. So first things first, as always, get our polys going. I could amend the schematic and have different power, Bowlocks, different power sources going. We're going to have to write off this patch of copper here. It's not the end of the world, is it? Yeah, and just make that a basic one, but yeah, it's not that hard to stick it down once we're actually on the planet or in the hexagon, the pentagon, making important wartime decisions here. Right, so pretty much usual bases. We're not going to do that lead patch or maybe this copper either because we do want space for other mines to bring their wares in or bring their resources in. That's lead done. Next will be Thor titanium. Such an odd shape. Right, your sand. How dare you? How dare you taint our conveyor belt with your sandiness? And then oh right, we've got power straight away as well, so we could probably get some silicon going too. And some metal glass. Does appear though we are limited. Okay, thorium's up there. We build conveyors across there? We can't. Can't build a conveyor across here. So we'd need to use like a phase conveyor. No, that's not going to work. A mass driver. Yeah, we'd need to use a mass driver to ship resources between them. And both sides will need to be powered too. Same for here. Oh well, first let's kill everything here and then we'll worry about that. So next we were going to do graphite. I probably will upgrade these mines relatively soon. But for now, they'll work. They'll bring in a few resources. And probably enough for our needs. So we do have a fair few stored. There you go, problem solved. Anything else we need? I'm not going to put the power down just yet. But it's something I should consider to do quite soon. Now, I assume it's called Naval Fortress for a reason, which means there's going to be a lot of boats coming in my direction. As far as I can see, this is their only base. No, it's not. They have several bases. Okay. So it's a 2-tiered base. So this is the first one we saw. And this is the second one. Core's not going to be as easy to get to. Maybe we'd need to go up to level 3 here. I don't know. We'll have a crack with level 2s and then see how we get on from there. We are going to need the defense though. It's going to be either air or boat that comes. Graphite, thorium or pyrite. Okay, so graphite. Graphite's going to be the one. No idea where they're going to be coming from though. Oh well, fuck it. Let's build things first. Actually, let's make this an overflow gate. And then what we're going to do is wangle this around and have this as serving as the defences. Right. So as always, I assume they're going for a core. So we'll start with our defences around the core, I suppose. That would be the sensible thing to do. We got our first poly. What I wanted to do was this. Hold the shift key. There we go. It's not so hard when you think about it, is it? So I think we at least want one of these. Let's do that top of our base. So we're going to have roads going down like that, or conveyors going down like that. And we are going to want our salvos. And we're going to want to protect this area as well. And we're going to have a big gun there too. Fuck it, let's just stick another salvo there as well. That should do for our first wave. Then we'll work out what's actually coming and where it's coming from. And then, yeah. They're going to be going for the core no matter what. Right, let's bring you down a bit as well. Have one of these at the bottom. Okay. So it looks like they were attacking that. I probably wasn't paying attention. Let's get some basic walls up as well. Yeah, maybe what we need to do is upgrade to tier 3 units. Or even tier 4. In which case I will probably, possibly, maybe need some of the resources on this map. Right, let's take it up there as well. We ran out of copper, of course. That was to be expected. How are we going to get more copper in? There's more copper. We're not going to be using it for anything else unless we start making a surge alloy, which I don't think we're going to do straight off the bat here. Alright, one more poly and then we change. Alright, I don't like the way this conveyor goes. It's interfering with that coal patch. Not that we're using it at the moment, but we may have use for it soon. Right, now you can change to flares, and that should be the last poly that comes out. Maybe we should make tier 3 units. Let's have a look at this. So it's the multiplicative. Fuck me, there's a few more. Multiplicative to make tier 3s, and that will make zeniths. And that takes silicon, titanium and metaglass. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fit that in there. I think what we need to do is we need to reformulate our whole system there. First we need to build some of these. Yeah, last one's probably not going to survive too well, but what can you do, eh? So we are going to need this power. Shit sticks. And as soon as I put this power down, it becomes a target. Yeah, we want to get silicon and we want to get graphite going in because our air defense is going to be taking a lot. Right, so let's go like this here. And then if we have a bunch of these going up, right, it's probably a bit much to be building at the moment. Let's stick in some walls too. Yeah, silicon and metaglass, that's the main things I want coming in. And of course I want a defended base for any eventualities. I should actually build one of these bad boys over here. Maybe if we can, some walls around it. Oh no, we're going to have guns up there. Oh well. Alright, fuck that one for now. Let's do the other ones. What have we got? Yeah, mainly flying units. Maybe we should go and get that thorium patch throwing its thorium over to us. Yeah, fuck, if we build over there, we'd need to defend over there as well, so it's another big expenditure of resources. Right, we also want a mend projector and a force projector. And for that, we're going to need power coming over. There we go, because this looks like the corner that's going to get attacked. Right, we're not getting any copper. Let's stop dicking. Well, we are getting copper, but we're not getting enough to do anything. Oh no, nuclear complex is under attack. What are we going to do? Right, next. Silicon schematic. squeeze that in here. So we have power now, so we can just do an air blast drill. We can route water over, but I'm lazy, so we're not going to do that. Maybe we will at some other point, but just not now. In fact, what we can do to make sure this is a thick line of coal. What can we get? 2.05. That'll do. Okay, we're going to get water in, otherwise this will just suck up our power. So we can have one conveyor belt for each. And then the silicon can go in here. And then we're going to need 2 sand mines as well. And they're going to need junctions or routers, liquid routers, whatever they are. Again with the copper. Well, and the graphite as well. I don't think we're getting a huge amount in. I may actually upgrade the drill for the coal for the graphite. And we need to build our ship factories as well quite soon. How are we doing for power? Are these all connected? They're probably not. Let's stick a power node down there. Fucking, it's non-stop, isn't it? They're not messing around. Right, these drills aren't going. They have no power. There you go. Sorted. Yep, brilliant. We have sand. Oh, we've almost finished this gun. We might as well do it, or may as well do it. Can we not build any kind of walls around here? Not the best, but it's something. Right, what was next in my master plan? It was to upgrade this to a decent drill. How are we doing for power? 1.2k? Okay, we can do that. And we'll start our air factories down here as well somewhere. First, let's sort you out. So, what's the best? 205 and 189. I have a feeling speed is of the essence here, as in the attacks just keep ramping up in intensity until you take them out. Oh crumbs, we're going to need to get resources over as well for the ships. We'll do that down there. Right, why are you guys not doing anything? Because you're not connected. Should we do metaglass as well? No, fuck, let's build the ship factories. We have some coming in, or we have some stored at the moment. So, we're going to be doing air, and that air is going to go into the additive, which then goes into the multiplicative. We could do the exponential as well. Or we could do the oh, right, no. Fuck, that takes a lot of resources. Silicon, cryofluid. How about the exponential? Silicon, titanium. We're not going to be doing cryofluid. Level 3s it is. So you take silicon, titanium and metaglass. And the additive, silicon and graphite. What do you take? Maybe it tells me once it's built. So we're going to be doing the flare, and that takes silicon. Okay, so we need an extractor or an unloader. And that's going to be our silicon, which I think all 3 need. So you need just silicon, you need silicon and graphite. Okay, so graphite next. And titanium and metaglass, so 2 more. Then we just need to stick power in and hope we have enough power to actually power all these things. We do. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. This needs a lot of fucking silicon. Right, and then the finished products can go over there and actually bring the wall down a bit. Do we have any control over what it builds? No, we don't. Right, let's get some metaglass coming in. I have a feeling we'll be losing a lot of fucking planes as we do this. So, for a metaglass factory, we use kilns, and that is just sand and lead. And there you go, that's metaglass, or will be metaglass. We do actually need to route it into the core though, and then down there, and then straight in there. Bang, done. Ooh, and of course we need it powered again. Good. How are we looking for power? We're losing power. What should we do for power? Ooh, look, there's our first big boy. We can make 24. Yeah, if I go over here though, I do have to defend it. This is the problem. So what ideally, not necessarily ideally, what I am going to do that. Get some more water going up. And then, this is possibly a bad idea. Probably is, but just stick down some steam generators, really. And then hope he doesn't actually go around there with his boats and start shooting it. Fingers crossed. Hooray, we're in a surplus now for power. While we're here, we may as well do one of these and a force projector. There you go, I'm happy with that. Now we just need to wait for 24 of these bastards to be made. Ooh, our graphite's a bit low. Let's expand the whole process a little if we can. We're okay for silicon, we're okay for metaglass, we're okay for titanium as well. So our graphite's kind of on this overflow system. Until our guys stop firing, we're not getting graphite in. Alright, what can you do? Fire very slowly. Medium range. That's not going to outdo any guns. Oh well, let's wait for those guys to be built up. There's nothing coming at the moment. That's an odd one. There's more thorium over here. Fuck, I hope our polys are okay. Run. Yeah, well, we've got shields. We're quite well defended. They're not doing any damage, really, when they come over. You can stick a gun there as well, but I assume that's just going to get damaged. So let's not do that, eh? Let's build these walls up around. Most things are within a repair zone as well. And shielded. I suppose what we could do whilst we're waiting is just build another couple of these big boys. We have the copper now. Oh shit, the graphite's a problem though. Yeah, we need to be careful of that one. We are getting more, but very slowly. And we need the graphite for the ships. Okay, so sending air units over there. And that's going straight for, I suppose it's for these power stations. Yeah, it's not going to bring in a huge amount, but it's a bit of extra power. 54, there you go. How good's that? How are we looking? 11 of 24. Alright, what resources have we got this way? Lead and copper. Copper and a bit of thorium. Lead and coal. Lead. Copper, lead. Titanium. Yeah, it'll be hard to develop this one. Is that a thorium reactor? Alright, in fact, you guys, just go and wait there for now. That's a thorium reactor. If we take these out, they go boom in quite a big way. Right, he's got this segment which is stopping us shooting. So, and we can shoot these from a distance by the looks of it. Alright, come back to me, my beauties. 13 of 24. Fuck it, let's be brave. Jeez, they're slow movers. 13. Lucky 13. Well, me, they're going to take forever to get up here, aren't they? I don't know if this is our main power source. What's the segment take? Power. We really want this thorium reactor gone. Okay, let's go up a bit more. Tiny bit over here. There you go, that's his segment stopped. There's no air defences up here. Oh. Oh wow, look at that fire. That may be one core gone. A tiny bit closer. Nope, back. Nope, back. Yep, okay, that's one done. See if we can take out the other one. Alright, again, there's no real defense this... Oh, he says as he gets shot at. So, the core nucleus... Fuck off. Core nucleus is over there. think we just have to run at that. I wouldn't mind having more ships on us though. So I think that's going to be a high casualty strategy. Let's get these guys. Thank you. Base is still doing okay, or it was from the corner of my eye. Let's avoid these boats. Go join your friends. And what's the best way to come at this? Pause. That's what's the best way of coming at it. I assume we don't need to destroy these vaults. I assume these cyclones are pretty bad boy. And then we have the anti-airs. And then we have fuses. So it's kind of down, diagonally down. That's going to be the angle of least damage. What is a cyclone? 6, 8, 13, but they do quite good area damage. And Metaglass, Plastanium, and Surge Alloy. And you're getting Plastanium. Okay. Yeah, fuck. We're just going to have to run at it. Alright, you ready? How many we got? 21. That's almost a full complement. Come on. Sector captured. Boom. And that's how you do it. Didn't seem that hard, considering I only went up to tier 3 units there. Alright, assistance please. Map-wise, Naval Fortress, we're not surrounded by anything, so all these defences are moot now. So we can get rid of all those two, which means our graphite's going to increase, which is nice. And then it's just all the other resources we have to get. Okay, I'm going to fiddle about on this level, and I will be back when I've built up my base. And I'm back. So this is what we've done. We have our coal mines making silicon. Oh shit, something's going wrong. Sand is going somewhere it shouldn't there. Okay, I need to fix that, but I'll do that in a minute. You don't need to watch me scratch my bum while I work out what's going wrong. So anyway, that's going in, and in theory I get my Surge Alloy. There's lead, titanium, and whatever else going in. Here we have our Plastanium, and we started using mass drivers. This is the only way I can see to do it. So the resources go in the mass driver, sends it to another mass driver, then that mass driver, once it's got enough resources, let's stick illuminators down. Someone did say in the comments it's a bit dark without them, so where it's night time, I'm going to add these for your viewing pleasure. So yep, then it spits it over here, and then when this is full, it spits it over here, and then it spits it over here. Yep. And then you have a conveyor belt going off all the way to your core, or you could mass driver it all the way to your core. They only use about 100 power. So yeah, we've got that going for the thorium and plastanium. For the phase fabric, we've just got a few going. So we've got a sand mine, and we're nicking the thorium from that conveyor belt and making a bit of phase fabric. Don't have to make a huge amount. We don't need to be launching from this planet at all. What else? Everything else we had built here before. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, I did build the thorium reactors here as well to get some power going. We have an excess of 8,000 at the moment. Ooh, it's a bit dark over here. There you go. Illuminator. Not two, just one. And yeah, we've got some thermal generators here as well for excess power, but it's not really needed. So I need to work out where I've gone wrong here, because this should be, right, okay, I see it straight away. This should be all silicon. What's happened is it's going through there and then coming down. So now I'm going to have to purify this belt and this belt and this belt and this belt, which is easily done with the help of an incinerator. There we go. And then once we've got all the sand out of the system, we should be good to go. But yeah, so we have most resources coming in, or all resources coming in, apart from the usual ones I don't bother doing, which are, I can't even see them, Pyrotite and Blast something or other. What's a blast mixer make? Blast compound, there you go. Okay, so he's going here, it spits it over there, that spits it to one of these ones, I think it's this one. Yeah, it is. So to aim these, you click on it, and then you click on the one you want it to spit it to, and then it will do that automatically once it hits the magic 100 and whatever it is, or just before it hits that. Yeah, interesting way of doing it. But it's the only way of doing it on this level. Look at the range. I don't know if you can see those circles, but they have quite a big range, so it's a good way of moving things quite a distance. Right, yep, there you go. That's done. This should have all the items, and that should spit them over here. Yep, good. Let's get some light on the situation. And then, yeah, it just dumps them all out. 118 at a time, I think. Slowly works its way into my unlit core. There you go. It's lit now. Bingo, bango, bongo, done. How much power do these things use? These illuminators? 3 power a second. That's nothing, is it? Not the end of the world. Anyway, yeah, I'm surprised this level was surprisingly easy for a hard base or an extreme or whatever it was. Yeah, I think there's one more big level to come, and that's pretty much it done. We could go around doing all the smaller levels here, there and everywhere, but it's much the same. Yeah, Planetary Launch Terminal Eradication. That's next on my hit list. And it's the only one that's named that's left, really. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It is appreciated. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be back again soon with the next video. Bye-bye.